As you know, we did a show over the weekend regarding a Tesla target of $300 a share by us. I wanted to note that Tesla was up at 332 the last time I checked, up $12 today. And I wanted to review with you the Morgan Stanley upgrade that Tesla received. This is Greg for Teslafaninsight. Thanks once again for joining us. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a repeat visitor, welcome back. We also want to thank our Patreon supporters. If you enjoy the show, like better ideas on investing and trading, please join us on Patreon. So today, I wanted to note to you Morgan Stanley, this is from investing.com. Morgan Stanley has elevated Tesla to its top pick in U.S. auto sector, replacing Ford. Analysts project a 40% upside, aiming for $310 target price, underpinned by several factors, driving firm value and more managed expectations. A significant reason for this new status is Tesla's effective cost-cutting and restructuring efforts. The company's second quarter results align closely with consensus expectations, exceeding Morgan Stanley's predictions when excluding restructuring charges and regulatory credits. The bank, so I think you get the gist here. Basically, Morgan Stanley has given an upgrade to Tesla. The target price that they've come up with is $310 a share. We came up with $300 a share. The next thing is that the bottom line is that they're referencing good management of China. Wanted to invite you to read the press release yourself, but my expectation of what happens next is that we need follow through from at least one, if not two or three of the other analysts that are out there to affirm this assessment. If in fact it's affirmed, the stock price will quickly start running towards at least 250, but probably something like 270 in the next week or two. And then we possibly get to the 300 if in fact we make it to the 270. So I believe that this is good news. I'd have to say I'm also a little surprised here because according to Sam the trader, Morgan Stanley is expecting a huge sell-off of the stock market in the next week or so. And it's an interesting paradox to have on one hand upgrading stocks, on the other hand there being an expectation of a huge drop in the marketplace. So I wanted to note this to you and the fact that we have support for the upgrade circumstance that I talked about. Now, I am kind of surprised because they threw in the AI efforts of Tesla, etc., as other reasons why they felt that this was a worthwhile upgrade. What I'm surprised by is in here, they generally talked about AI and reference its importance to the company, but there are no numbers attached to it that would support why it is that they did the upgrade. So we will obviously update you as we learn more information from it. So based on how the process of the large institutions works, as I said, we're definitely one, maybe two upgrades away from Tesla being a $300 stock. These analysts can be fired or lose clients, et cetera, if they're wrong, and they tend to delay. Another caveat to it that I find interesting is that usually when a company does an upgrade of this fashion, particularly if it's being paid for by a client, they will send all that information out to the institutions that pay for this research, and only then do they reveal. So usually we have this process that goes on where the analysts are delaying handing out valuable information like they're going to see execute an upgrade, and they're expected higher prices. So my general take is I agree with their assessment. Tesla has momentum and the potential for nice revenue addition at lower costs based on cost reductions that Elon has done. And therefore, I just think we're in a position right now where we're going to see a nice little run on Tesla stock that began today. I do think there's some fly in the ointment, and the fly in the ointment is that there are 7 NASDAQ stocks, with Tesla being one of them, NVIDIA, the suspect, Amazon, Microsoft, etc., that all are part of this group of 7 stocks. What tends to happen if the numbers, earnings, and revenue coming in from any of those big guys as earnings come in are not to the liking of the marketplace, they could get smashed and in sympathy take down other companies like Tesla that are doing well. So I say stay tuned, particularly for the next 2 or 3 days. We should see a follow through at Tesla of at least another 20 points, but I think it could be as high as 30 or 40 in the next 4 or 5 trading days. But the impact of Meta and some of the other stocks that are hard to gauge because you can't look behind the screen and see, how many cars are moving, et cetera, as you can with other makes it difficult to assess. If you're trading at all right now, I do think Meta is a great place to focus. I think the stock is at a discount. The one problem they seem to be having is how much they're putting into investing in AI. And I think that's a legitimate quiz. Is the AI spending Meta is doing going well enough? If it's going well, stock price jumps another 5-10 points on earnings. If it's not going well, it could have a similar dip relative to the fact that they're spending a lot of money and they may not be getting outcome in terms of revenue and profit increases that support the spending they've been doing for AI. So overall, just to review again, Tesla upgraded by Morgan Stanley, stock jumps $12. Congratulations to Morgan Stanley on recognizing Tesla's potential here, and we look forward to seeing what happens with Meta. Hopefully it's supportive of moving all the NASDAQ forward, including Tesla. This ends our sort of quick notice on my perception of what's happening with the Morgan Stanley upgrade. Next, we move on to our health tips for the week. Just a reminder, our kidney doctor recommended that we do 3 of our 7 days no meat as a way to give your kidneys a break. And also wanted to remind you of the 25 legless a day that go with your 20-minute a day walk for better health outcomes. We invite you to share any thoughts or opinions on this. This is Greg for Teslafaninsight. Tschüss, au revoir, lehitro, hoda hafezdra, si ni hao ma, konbanwa, namaste. And in Jamaica, we say enough respect and arrivederci. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us, and bye for now.